Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. It is Friday. It is Friday, April 24th, 2026. Y'all, fair warning, I'm delirious. I'm literally delirious right now. I'm super tired from my day. And this is round one of my weekend, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm here. This is our final live stream for our light days, and we're going to make it a good one. So while everybody's logging on, give me just a moment so I can figure out what we're going to talk about. And perhaps y'all will let me know what we're going to talk about, because I don't have a lesson, y'all. I don't have a lesson tonight. But we were talking about light this whole month. And we were talking about... You know what? I just remembered. We were talking about the meteor. There's a meteor coming toward the end of this month. It is... I'm actually going back to one of our other sessions from this month. So it is going to be... It is going to be... Well, the Lyrid meteor shower started mid-April all the way through the 30th. So there's still a chance to see it. But then there's the other meteor that I found that I didn't know about, which was the Pan-STARRS C2025. I think, if I wrote that correctly. So yeah. That is something to look forward to, or at least I kind of want to see it if we're able to here. What else did I share? Well, this whole month has been the Bloom series, as y'all know, in all of my classes. My Mind Heart Mondays, my anxiety class, which I stream on Wednesdays, and of course art class tonight. I've been talking about bloom and growing, so why don't we talk about that tonight? What do y'all want to talk about? I'm literally up for whatever you guys want to share. Hi, Trops. Thank you for the love. I send it right back to you. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you're here. Y'all, I have no teaching tonight. What do you all want to talk about? Why don't you hop in the chat and tell me? And we can talk about this. And the light. The light. Actually, I'm going to be talking about sun. The sun and water for our next, or actually my next Artist Dream Life sessions. But yeah, how's everybody doing? What's new with y'all? How has April been? Have you seen a lot of growth in your life? Or perhaps even just the feeling that you are growing? Do you feel new and different? Am I single or married? I am married. How about you, Trops? How are y'all feeling this month? Did you feel a shift? I was talking about this, that mid-April was going to be a shift, and I definitely felt it. A shift for the better. Because, y'all, for some of us, it has been a very stressful season. But it's interesting, April for me, because April is not usually a month that I'm tuned into. It's just not. It's not. No offense to anybody who loves April or who's an April baby, but this month, or this year, I should say, this was a month of shift into the new dimension. And this is the month of Divine Earth. So a lot is happening with the earth, a lot is happening with us, and a lot of it is supernatural, which is wonderful. Oh. Hi. Yes. It is Taurus season. Is it already? Hi, Emil. I'm so glad you're here. Hi. Don't? And Ertan, how do you say your name? Ertan? Hi, Mitz. Hi, Mitz. I'm going to call you Mitz. I'm so glad everyone's tuning in. Yes, there is a lot going on. I'm not saying that there's not a lot going on. You guys, and normally on this live stream, we will be getting into all kinds of stuff that is going on around the world because there is a lot of darkness, a lot of chaos. But for the last week of April, I have committed to making this live stream a light days live stream. Light as in the sunlight, light as in the light of the world, because there is a lot going on. And so I kind of want this to be a little bit of escape from the craziness and the chaos. However, I'm still all ears if there's anything you guys want to talk about that is serious or heavy. You're from Turkey. Awesome. Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday to you. That is so cool. May 10th. Okay. So, my brother is a Taurus. Well, one of my brothers. He's born on the 14th. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm not a Taurus. I'm going to let you guys guess which is my zodiac sign. Ooh, 36. That's a wonderful age. Do you have any plans for your birthday? Or do you have any birthday traditions, even? What part of the world are you in? So, where I'm from is, I'm actually from San Antonio, Texas. And actually April and May, but mostly May, is fiesta. It's fiesta season. There is so much celebration and color and excitement. So I don't know if you've ever been to San Antonio, but it is definitely a wonderful season to visit your birthday season because there's so much going on. There's fiesta. I think they still, I'm not sure actually. Don't quote me on this, but they used to do a parade. There's Cinco de Mayo, which is, it's actually a Mexican holiday, but we celebrate it all the same. But yeah, it's a beautiful time actually to visit my hometown. You're guessing I'm a Gemini. Okay. Netherlands, that's awesome. It is, yes, it's in Texas, which is where I'm from. But no, I'm not a Gemini. It is, my birthday's in the fall. That's the only clue I'm going to give you. My birthday is in the fall. And I have a very coveted birthday for some, perhaps. Netherlands. So, not too sure where that is actually. Which part of Europe is it? I'm assuming it's Eastern Europe, or maybe Northeastern Europe. But yes. Oh, that's my little sticker that came up. I thought that was you guys were saying something. I like those glasses mitts. Where do you guys find those? Those little emojis. Fall has to be Libra or Scorpio. Correct. It is. It is both Libra and Scorpio. The Netherlands is Western Europe. Okay. Next to Germany and Belgium around the France region. Oh. Well, I've been to both Belgium and France, actually, a long time ago. Very briefly. I got to try Belgian chocolate, which changed my life because after I did, I realized how gross our American chocolate was. And I still feel that way. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I grew up with a lot of candy because my birthday is a holiday in the fall. And so I grew up eating a lot of candy. So I still have my faves. However, there's something about, and actually just European chocolate in general. I spent most of my time in England when I did go visit. 2002, that was the year that I went over there. But I passed through France, you know, the Eurotunnel, and I stopped in Belgium, and I had Belgian chocolate. And I'm so glad I did, because it's delicious. And so now, and actually right now I'm not eating a lot of chocolate, y'all, but when I do, it's usually Dove chocolate. I don't know if you guys have Dove over there, but I had, oh my gosh. Actually, I'm going to start thinking about this because it's been a minute. But I remember Maltesers. I had a lot of those when I was there. Maltesers. Oh my gosh. I got to think about this. I'm talking about like when I was in England, the candies that they had there. I hear those stories too from American tourists who are traveling here and eating here. They all say this is real food. They have a point. Unfortunately, I feel like we have real food here, don't get me wrong. And I live in Texas, so there's a lot of ranchers. And we got real good Texas barbecue. And we got lots of good vegetables and fruit out here. But yes, it is true. The stereotype is true. America has a lot of gross, overprocessed food. They always say if you really want to have nutritious food, stay away from the aisles. Go outside around the aisles where the meat and the produce is, and you'll be fine. Yeah, Maltesers. Yes. Yes. Although I will say I didn't get to visit Bruges, which I really wanted to, but I just didn't have time. Because Bruges is where I wanted to kind of explore a little bit more. Who knows? Maybe another time. It would be nice to go back to Europe and visit again. But yeah. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There's another one. Bruges. How do you say it? I say Bruges. Is it pronounced a different way? Yes, Bruges. I heard there's lots of good chocolate there. But yeah, so one of the things I realized was if you want to know if it's real good chocolate, you have to look at the ingredients, and it must have cocoa butter. Cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is the quintessential ingredient to real chocolate. We say the G with gargling sounds. So you call it Brug? Oh, I love it. You call it Brug or Brug? Love it. Well, actually, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting how you never think you have an accent. I don't think I have a Texas accent, but some people might say, yeah, and you pronounce things differently. But yeah, I don't know. I think Bruges sounds more chic. But now I know that you guys say it, you have a different pronunciation for it. But yeah. So what about the Netherlands? What's like a dish, a signature dish for you guys over there? And everybody else watching, do join the conversation. We're just having fun over here, which I needed, you guys. You guys, I'm so tired. I started our live stream by saying, I'm so tired. So I'm enjoying, even though I'm here. If you guys want to talk about serious things, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm still here. I didn't have an official teaching tonight. I just felt like we're just going to see how it flows. More French-like. Yeah. I actually don't know French very well. But yeah, I suppose it does sound kind of French. Hi everybody, welcome. Everybody coming in on the live stream, I welcome you. We are literally just talking about all kinds of stuff. So come on in. It's Friday night. If you feel up to it, just hop in the chat and say hello. My name is Ruby. This is my channel, and this is normally Last Days, Dark Ways, Sunlight Rays. I don't think I titled that tonight, but that's what this normally is on Friday night, where we talk about all the craziness of the world, everything prophetic, and everything in between. But since it is the last week of April, and I've been talking about bloom and light and everything light and beautiful, we're keeping it light tonight. But if you are wanting to talk about serious things, don't hesitate. I'm all ears. So yeah. So I have been talking a lot about plants, you guys, this month. Do you guys have any plants or flowers or trees or anything in your garden? I do want to know, and I do want you to share if you want to. I just got a few baby plants about, was it a week ago? Oh, you guys, time is so weird for me right now. I think it was last weekend. I think it was. So, and this is so funny, you guys. I'm going to share this because it's hilarious. So a couple of my plants, and they're babies, they need a lot of direct sunlight and less water. And wow, what kind of cheese? I must know. What is a What is the signature cheese from your area? I love cheese, you guys. I really do. I've been cutting back on my cheese because I don't know, it's good. It's so good. And I like a lot of different types of cheeses. Gouda cheese, yes. I've heard of Gouda cheese. I don't know if I've tried that one. Gouda. No, blue cheese. Is it similar to blue cheese? You know what? Maybe I have had Gouda cheese on like dishes that I didn't even realize. Oh wow, that's so cool. I didn't know that. What about fries? 100 different ways to fry fries. Do tell. So I do know cutting them up. Actually, for us, so where I'm from, we have cuisine called Tex-Mex, which is literally what it sounds like. It is a fusion of Texan cuisine and Mexican cuisine, but it is its own signature cuisine, just so you know. But we eat a lot of potatoes over here too, and we throw them in everything. So there is, and I don't know, not everybody calls them papas, but we call them papas, which is Spanish for little potatoes. But yeah, we can cube them and fry them or saute them with just vegetables. And we can throw in some chorizo, which it's like a type of pork. I don't know, chorizo is a weird one. I don't even know how to describe what it is. It looks like sausage, but it's not. But it is made from pork, and it is quite greasy, but quite delicious. That's actually another thing that we throw in just about a lot of things, chorizo. You can throw that in eggs, you can throw that in meat, you can throw that in potatoes. We have a lot of potato dishes over here too. Thick fries, thin fries, sweet potato fries.